Sometimes we want to see how our functions work in Visual Studio 2022, and also sometimes we have bug in our functions and we want to find it. So in these situations, we can use the debugger tool in Visual Studio, and by using it, we can trace all of the codes that are running line by line. I want to show you this, so let's go to our project. I have a simple ASP.NET Web API 7 project, and here I have some roles for my users. For example, I have admin, owner, manager, and user. And also, we can use them to register, login, and use different access to our resources. So I have this update user role route. So this is an HTTP post. And for the business logic of it, I want my owner to have access to everything without any limitations. And for the admins, I just want them to have access to changing the role of users and managers. So an admin cannot change the role of the owners and the admins. This is it. This is my business logic. And also managers and user roles don't have access to this role. So for this, I'm using the authorization annotation. So you can see that. You can see I'm using identity in ASP.NET Core. So I can say that I'm authorizing this route with roles of owner admin. This is just an static string. Let me show you. This is it. So I say that only owner and admin have access to this route. That's it. So just the owner and the admins have access. And also I want to test it, and then I will show you that what bug do you have. So let's start our project and see it on the browser. So this is the swagger of our project, and here I have some different methods. By the way, this is the part of my next tutorial of my YouTube channel, which is a full stack project using .NET Core and React and Next.js. So if you want to see that later, you can subscribe to my channel. That's good. So let's go here, and first let's see the users list of our project. This is it, but I prefer to see it on a new tab. So let's copy the URL and press enter. So I have different users with different roles. The first one is an admin. The next one is admin. I have manager, admin, user, and also owner. That's it. So I want to test it. So this is an admin. So I want his username to log in. Let's go here and close this users list. So go to the login. I want to use this username and this password to log in. That's good. So let's copy the token. This is the authorization. You know that we need to use the bearer space the token to authorize our requests. So if I go here to /me and test it, if you don't have any error, we must see 200, and it says that the user role is admin. That's good. Now let's test update role. So let's see what do we have. So we have admin, manager. So this is one. This username is Ali. So let's copy his username and try it out. So username is Ali and his role is manager, but I want to change his roles to user. Let's test it. So for Ali, I say user, execute, and 200 role updated successfully. That's good. So it seems that it's working. If I refresh here, you can see that Ali now has the user role. Let's test the other one. So no, he is a user. I want to change him to a manager. Let's test it. So for this Ali, I want to change it to a manager. So Ali with new role of manager, execute, continue role update successfully. That's good. So if we want to change this to an admin, we must not have access. Let's test it. So first let's refresh. Yes, he again manager. If we try to make him an admin? Let's test it. So execute 400, and it says that you are not allowed to perform this operation for this user. That's so good. It means that our business logic is working in this section. So we cannot change any user or manager to an admin. So it is working, but let's have another scenario. So we know that we cannot change another admin role. So now I'm logging, and let's find another admin. So for example, this John is an admin. Let's copy his name and go here. So this John, let's test the login. So we logged in with the string. So you can see that we are logged in with this user, which is an admin, and we want to change another admin's role. So this John has admin role. Let's copy is name, and in the update role for the username of John, I want to say that your new role is user. Let's execute it. Oh, it seems that role updated. This is not good. It seems that we have bug. So let's go here and refresh. We changed an admin to a user with the role of admin. This is not good. This is not what I want. So it seems that we have a bug. So how we can solve it? We need to check our codes, but I want to show you that how you can do this. So let's close everything and go back here. So here uh, in this web API road, we have a bug. How we can find it? It's so easy. We can use debugger. So if I hover my mouse here on the left side, you can see that I have this dot. So here on the line of 156, I use this red dot. I click here and it would be a red dot. So here now we have the debugger, and if when we reach this point, the debugger will stop the project and we can see the value of the variables and continue line by line. Let's continue. So now we have a debugger here, and let's test it again to see what is the problem. So let's go. We need to again have a login first. Let's open our users on a new tab, execute, copy the URL of it to here. So we have these users and we want to test it. So let's log in with a string again. Login, try. Never use this easy passwords. This is just a demonstration. So let's copy this token and authorize our request with bearer space and this authorize close. That's good. Now let's go to /me and test. Well, user role is admin. So good. Now we have access of admin. Let's test another admin. So do we have any other admin? Yes, this is an admin rows. Let's copy his username. And this time, let's go to the update role and try it. So for the user of rows, I want to change it from admin to user. You can see that the rows has the role of admin, but I want this to not change the other admin. So let's go. I click execute and we will immediately go to the Visual Studio with this line because now we are here in this row. So let's test update row DTO. We have a new role of user and username of rows. That's good. Let's debug it. So for debugging, you have these buttons. So I simply use this step over. It will go line by line to the next step. So let's go one step. So the user will be found and you can see that we have user. Good. Let's go to the next line and we are here. Let's go to the next line. So we are here and after this, let's see the previous user roles. So you can see that the user role is admin. So good. Let's continue. So if user in role of admin, this user with big U is the user that is logged into the system, which is our admin. That's good. So let's continue. Now you can see that we are here. So the user is in role of admin. We have access of admin. And then we come here. So we check that if the new role is user or manager, we will go here. Else we return this bad request. Let's test it. Yes, we are here. So the new role is user. We are here. So here we say that admin can change the role of anyone except for owners admins. Here is the line we check that we just can have access to the roles except an owner and admin. So let's go to the next line. And it seems that we are here and this is our problem. So when the admin can change the role of everyone except for owners and admin. So if user roles.any equals to owner, we return a bad request of you are not allowed to perform this operation. I wanted this line to be run when the user is admin, but it seems that no, you can see that the arrow is here. It seems that we are here. This is not good. Let's check the user roles. Yes, the user role is admin, but it seems that here we are missing to check the admin role and we are passing it and we are here. This is not good. So it seems that my problem is here because I expected line of 170 to be return a bad request of you are not allowed to perform this operation for this user because this user has the user role of admin, but it seems that it is not working. So the problem is with this if, so we need to think about it. So here we are saying that if user rolls at any of q where q equals to owner, here I think we need to check or the q dot equals to admin. This is, we need to test it. So now you can see that the debugger is here and these three lines are not performed yet. So let's stop our project so it stopped here and these three lines wouldn't be performed. Let's start again. You can see that we have the debugger. No, we changed this line of 168. We added or q equals to admin. I think this must fix our bug. Let's test it again. And you know that we don't want to change the role of admin by another admin. So first, let's test that if we change the role of the rows or not. Copy the URL and open it in a new tab. Okay, let's check rows. No, rows is still admin, so good. So let's log in again with this string user. So login, we need to have a username and a password. I simply use this for demonstration. We receive a token from our server and we authorize using BRL space, and this would be under request headers from now. So good. Let's go to /me and test it. Yeah, user role is admin. Again, let's test it. So the user is this string, we have admin access, and we want to check that can we change this another admin's role or not. So this is rows. Let's copy it and go to the update role. So the username is role, and I want to change it to a user. This time, let's trace it. So the username is role and new role is user. Let's execute. So we are here. Let's continue. Let's go. And what is our user roles? After calculation, you can see that we have admin. That's good. Let's continue. So the user, if user is in role of admin, we will be here, yeah, because we are admin. And if the new role is user or manager, we will be here. What is the new role? Let's test it. The new role is user, so we'll be here, yeah. Let's continue, good. So this time we will be here and we check that if the user roles that has owner or admin, we will be here, else we return this. So let's go to the next step. And it seems that now it is working. We are on what the line that we expected. So I wanted that if the user roles has owner or admin, I don't want my admins to be able to change it, and now it is here. So if I press step over, it will go to the last of the function because we are returning and continue. And you are there. Yeah, this is what I wanted. 400. You are not allowed to perform this operation for this user. Let's test it again for the rows. Yeah, you can see that is still admin. She's still admin. So good. Now it seems that we changed the code and we fixed our bug. Let's log out and test it. Let's continue. Let's refresh and test it for another admin. For example, I have admin of rows. Let's log in with this rows. So in the login, let's use this login and we receive a token. Let's log in with rows. BRL space token and close. Let's test his role and execute. Yeah, user is admin. Again, let's test it for this admin. So you know that as an admin, we cannot change another admin role. So let's say that for the username of a string, I want to change it to user, execute. Again, we are here. Let's continue. Next step. Good, good. Let's go. Okay, user is admin. Yes. If new update is user manager, will be here. Yes. So now we are here. If user roles, let's test the user roles is admin. So if we have owner or admin, we want to return bad request. Let's continue. Yes, we are here. That's good. Let's continue. And we receive 400 status code, and you are not allowed to perform this operation for this user. So you saw that we found our bug in the code and we fixed it using the debugger. This is really powerful and it can help you a lot. And I hope this video helps you. Let me know your opinions about this video in the comments. Have a good time and goodbye.